Does your church have that one person who just seems to know everything about your facility? They know who to call if there's an issue. They know where all the shutoffs are. They know the maintenance history, when things were replaced, what things have constant issues of the HVAC, plumbing, whatever it is. They are the go-to person. And it's awesome that they're a part of your church. But what happens if that person disappears? Hi, I'm Dustin Kirby with Foundational Facility Management Consulting, and today I wanted to talk to you about institutional knowledge in your church facility. So first of all, institutional knowledge is all the knowledge about your church facility that's been gathered over time but might not be documented. So a lot of times we found that knowledge is captured in one person's head. And you're blessed that one person or that someone has that, but you want that information to be documented. Things like your maintenance history, who you can count on as far as your contractors, what ones are reliable, what ones know your facilities or that you don't want to call again. Where are your shutoff valves located? Any type of maintenance history, that's what you want to capture and have documented so that the next person down the line knows where to find this information and how to use it. You want a repeatable process. So we want to capture that institutional knowledge in a documented format and keep it for your use. You don't want your facility maintenance plan to be just something someone remembers. You want that information to be put together to make an actual plan. Having all of that institutional knowledge held by one person is a risky move, because what happens if that person retires or moves or is injured or unavailable in any way? Then all of that knowledge disappears. You're starting from ground zero again, trying to figure everything out. You want to make sure that you honor those people and their knowledge and capture it while they're there. Doesn't mean that you're trying to get rid of that person. It means you're trying to take that knowledge that they have and make sure that it can be shared while they're there or once they're gone. It shouldn't all fall on that one person, and that's what we want to make sure we do. What are some things that can go wrong when that institutional knowledge is not captured? Many things, but some examples are it does not enable you to plan. How can you plan for the replacement of your assets and put that into your budget if you don't know anything about them? How can you plan for replacing or repairing something if you don't know anything about it? Maybe that roof has had 3 repairs and it's still under warranty for a year, but if that person that has that knowledge disappears and no one else knows where the warranty is or who the company you use to re-roof your building is, then how do you capture that? There's many other examples, emergency situations, and you're trying to find shutoffs, or hey, just which HVAC units serve which part of your building. All of that information allows you to plan for situations. Without information, how do we plan? So we want to take that information and we want to capture it and document it into an organized format that your leadership can use for planning purposes. So your documentation can really reduce the stress of the leadership. They know if things are documented, you can start planning and having repeatable work orders, what's called preventive maintenance, so that your facility assets actually last longer. You can make informed decisions on when facility assets need to be replaced. You can make emergency response plans. You can do a lot of planning with that information, which reduces your stress. So what we're trying to do here is make sure that this information is documented so that if someone leaves, the church is not starting over with this information. What are some of the things that the person with institutional knowledge might know that you want to make sure you document? Well, you want to document everything you can that they're able to share. A lot of times, that person might have been part of your church for years. They might walk the building each week, but maybe no one walks with them. Maybe they're appreciated, but that's not told to that person, and they just keep doing it because they enjoy doing that. But when they leave, all of that information walks out the door. Things like maintenance history, your inventory of your building assets, your recurring issues, your trusted vendors, your emergency contacts. All of this stuff needs to be documented. So let's make sure that we honor those people by showing them that, hey, the information that you have is extremely valuable. We want to capture that in an organized manner. That's where foundational facility management consulting can help. We can help capture that information, organize it into a format that leadership and other facility members of your church can use now and down the line. We want facility maintenance to be planned out. We don't want it to constantly be reactive where we're just reacting to whatever breaks. We want to turn this into something that you're planning. Every time you're planning, that allows you a little bit more control. It allows you to reduce your overall expenses. It allows you to have a plan for in the future that, hey, that roof is going to need to be replaced approximately this year, or the HVAC unit is going to need to be replaced this year, or the parking lot. Whatever it might be, you can start planning instead of constantly reacting. It will reduce the amount of times you bust your budget, especially in your maintenance part of your budget. So that's really what we want to do. Foundational facility management can help capture that institutional knowledge, and some churches might not even have that starting point. Or maybe the person who holds that knowledge has already left and you're starting from zero. In those cases, we can help you get the asset inventory, grade the condition of your assets. We can help you put together a preventive maintenance plan and then build out a real customized maintenance plan for your church. There's many things that we can help with, but I definitely would advise that if you have that person in your church, make sure that you show them that, hey, you appreciate them and their knowledge and capture that knowledge. Take time out of your day and make a plan so that you can take all the knowledge that they have and document that into an organized manner that you're going to be able to use now and down the road so that your church can start planning. I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, please feel free to contact Foundational Facility Management Consulting at any time.